Hey Sue, it's the first time you came to one of these immersion events. Was it worth it for you? And what did you get from
it? It was worth it. It was worth it. Because before I was really suffering, just didn't want to show it, and it was really hard to get through a day without really thinking about all the suffering that I went through. But through the event, I realized a lot of aspects of life which were so simple to realize, but so hard to figure out before that I didn't see. For example, that it's not worth it to hold in all that pain and just kind of let it go. And the pain was mostly because of all the stuff I was making up in my head. So it was really worth it. And it really set me free from my own little head. And I can see why the group was named the Powerful Men's Group, because I can see how letting go of a lot of things can really help you find your true power. And not like faking it, not like finding techniques or reading a book and like memorizing pickup lines or none of that stuff. Just figuring out who you are, loving who you are, finding that you don't need things like your mind tells you. You just gotta be you. And letting go is in itself was a whole process. I mean, I would never ever cry like, no, that's not. I was gonna joke around with you guys and say that never happened and let's forget that and all that stuff. But it was really fun. It was a good experience. I mean, you can tell I was being really stubborn, but it was just because it was a new experience and I really didn't feel. It was like carrying 200-pound weights and finally letting go and realizing my hands are free. It felt good, but it felt different. That it was scary at first. So it was like really hard to figure out like, what do I do now? Like this is so brand new to me. Like having hands that are free, mentally free. Because what happened was the really big insight that I got when I was that like the simple fact that like I'm not alone. Like sure that in class crying and all that stuff was really transformative, but realizing when I really was vulnerable, like physically, mentally, I was on a whole different world, so to speak. But seeing that you guys were right off the top, like there with me from day one. Like I didn't see it from day one. I realized that you guys were always there for me, but I just didn't see it. And seeing that you guys are really helpful, with good intentions, and really are not there to get something out of me, just really are to help me. Crazy, but like it was really cool that you guys were helpful because that really helped me see that it's not a lonely world no more. It's like I just didn't see it before, so I'd have to like pretend like I'm like all cool now before they went, but I was never cool. Because I always felt alone, like timid and shy, but I would try to hide it, which was really more suffering than I brought on. But to recap, thank you for you guys, thank you for the event, and thank you for the opportunity by Anchorage to help me personally figure out who the fuck I am and not be so shy to look in the mirror no more.